guys? I think today I'm gonna go ahead and take this drive star valve cover off. I'm gonna see if I can see any loose rockers, see if I can see any carnage or anything in this thing. Hopefully it's not a lifter. Hopefully it's just something easy. That would be the ideal situation here. So let me get this valve cover off and I'll show you what I found. All right, so I got the rocker covers pulled off. He put some brand new Scorpion 1.6s on here, and I'm going through here, and a couple of them are a little wiggly, nothing crazy, but I found this one right here is really loose. This is hand tight, so hopefully that's the noise. It sounds pretty bad. I'm gonna go ahead and readjust these rockers, I think, and then hopefully that noise goes away. It looks like they're getting oil up here, so it doesn't squirt a lot, you know, when it's idling. But let me go ahead and adjust this one down real quick. I'm gonna take the thing off, and I don't know what size it is, but I mean it's really just it was hand tight. So yeah, let me get some tools here to adjust these rockers, and then let's go from there. All right, so I did notice something. What's wrong with these things? I'll just pull this one off just for reference here, but I guess I can't really show you on video. Okay, so installing these roller rockers, there's a flat end to that bearing inside there, and then there's a round end. I'll roll it over here so you can see it rolling. So there's the, come on now. There's the round side, and there's a flat side. The flat side faces up to touch the poly lock, and so somebody installed these with them just kind of random. So I'm gonna have to redo all these. I don't see any, I don't think he even ran it, so he just heard it make a noise and got fed up with it, and then handed it over to me. So I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is with these. I could be totally wrong, but I know that they're installed wrong. So some of them look like they're actually installed correctly. That one is installed wrong. This one, there's a couple of them installed wrong, even on that side too. So I'm gonna have to take all these off and redo them. All right, so I was tightening, I was just adjusting these rockers and stuff, and I was looking back there, and I noticed one of the push rods was like that. So come to find out, a couple of them were like that. So that's probably what the top end noise was. This one's really bad. I don't even know how it survived. That one, this one. I'm sure a couple of them are, yeah, but a couple of them were bent. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe somebody adjusting the rockers or something before I got a hold of it or something. Not really sure, but hopefully that's the top end noise. So I think we're gonna go to Grand Prix and get some new comp rockers, or I'm sorry, comp push rods or crane push rods or something to make this thing work. So got it all squared away. I think the noise is pretty much gone. It sounds like just regular old engine noise now. Found a couple of bent push rods. I think that's why the top end was making so much noise. That and a combination of those roller rockers flipped upside down on the bearing side. It actually runs right now. Not gonna fire it up. I got an oil leak I gotta fix. But I gotta figure out why it is commanding the IAC to go 140 steps for some reason. I don't know why, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. I gotta play with the throttle body and TPS and all that stuff. So this is a pretty gnarly little motor, so it's gonna require a little bit more attention than a normal LT1, but it's all back together. It's got Scorpion 1.6 rockers. It's got comp push rods in it now. I think it just had, I think those were the stock ones, so I think that's why they bent. I think it was probably a combination of that, and then somebody had them things adjusted wrong, and it was a mess. So it fires up pretty good right now. I got a ton of tuning and stuff to do with it now, especially with the idle air control and all that stuff. So on the next video, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll go for a ride with it and stuff. Right now I got a customer coming over. We're gonna tune a I think it's a 2014 Chevy SS. Somebody had told him that it was E85 tuned, and it's not. So this guy was running the E85 in it, and it wasn't running right, as you can imagine. It's got a BTR cam or TSP cam or something in it. Pretty gnarly. But I was looking at his tune, and the tuner that tuned it did it math only. Just all he did was make it run by just cranking up the airflow on the idle, and what else did he do? Cranked up the MAF, like fueling, by like 20% across the board. Didn't do shit to it. Didn't even touch the transmission settings or anything, even though it has a converter and everything in it. We'll get to that on another video. He's gonna come over. I'm gonna try to film that too. But that car is a mess as far as the tune wise. So, yeah. Here's a tidbit of information or advice here. Even if you don't pick me for tuning, please, for the love of God, ask your tuner what he is doing. Ask him if he's going to dial in the VE tables, especially if it's cammed, because it needs to be dialed in. Hell, I'll even dial in the VE tables in a stock car. And then ask him if he's going to dial in the MAF table separately. And then if he's going to turn it back to blended. If he doesn't, find another tuner, because that guy's lazy as hell. Okay? So, this word of advice right there. If you want it to run right and actually drive on the street and stuff, like 95% of these cars do, please dial in the VE tables. That goes for all you tuners too. Dial in the VE tables. Dial in the MAF separately. Do it correctly. Quit being a lazy ass. We're all car guys here. We all want these things to run good. So anyway, I think that does it for this video right here. Not much really what happened. I just found bent push rods, and those rocker arms installed wrong. So in the next video, we'll go out and I'm going to adjust this IAC, the TPS and all that stuff. I got to change the oil in it again, and then find the tranny leak too. So that'll be on the next video. But again, thanks for watching. See you guys.